My name is Casco0Vlogs, and today we are going to be watching this guy who has the most hatred I've ever seen for Myron ever. Alright, this guy seems like he really has a personal vendetta against Myron for some reason. If you guys like a good laugh, this is going to be funny. Like I watched about half of this. This is going to be funny. If you guys like a good laugh, you're going to really enjoy this video. So let's get into the video right now.
Maniac for that trap shit.
I don't date famous girls personally. Yeah, because they don't fucking like you. You're a fucking misogynist who hates women.
Why did he say that? He said, yeah, because they don't like you. Like, why are you so angry? Why is this man so angry, man? Yeah, misogynist who hates the women. Like, if you're gonna say this, right, at least scientifically back it up or logically back it up. Not scientific. I mean, you can use science too to back it up if you want to. But logically back it up, you just can't put out a claim randomly that he's a misogynist who hates women. Well, my evidence is look at what he says. If you take anything out of context, you can make anybody seem like any type of way. So that alone just, man, this guy's a trip.
Who thinks they should be controlled and subservient and all this shit.
So yeah, in this part of the video, he just shows like all his hate to Fresh and Fit. Like he dedicated at least 30% of his channel to hatred of Fresh and Fit. Myron pays girls' bills. Isn't that a good thing? Like, what? Like, why are you so mad? Isn't that a good thing? That he pays the girls' bills? He's a misogynist, remember? He's evil. He hates women. If he hates women, why is he paying their bills? Well, he's doing it to get sex. You guys just say that's true, right? Well, the women are getting some out of it. You act like this man is like graping people, you know, or forcing himself on women or something like that. You act like he's a menace to society. There's a equivalent exchange. One is money, one is sexual access. What's the problem? They're all adults. Like, why are you so angry?
Fresh and Fit and what scumbag, liar, fake guru pieces of shit they are. Let's just jump right in here so we can react to this, but I'll put a couple of those videos in the end screen regarding Myron exposed and Fresh exposed so you can see all the fake shit that they've been up to.
But it's like famous on Instagram.
Is it famous? Someone famous?
She's pretty famous, yeah. So you're a liar, or you're one of you's a liar then, because you said
They've already been exposed for being a liar like countless times, for the record.
well, high-value women cannot have big Instagram accounts and stuff.
No, who me?
Yeah, I saw.
No, I did. Yeah.
Agree with this thing now?
Well,
No. Man,
what's so funny, okay, it's been reported behind the scenes that Walter is just like a little, that's Fresh, okay, his real name's Walter. He's just like a little teddy bear. He plays video games. He's like a nerd, okay? He's not fucking slaying hot ass all the time like he purports.
For the sake of argument, let's just think he's correct. Fresh is a loser who plays video games, stuff like that. But he getting women now, so what's the problem? I don't understand what this guy's point is. Okay, let's say he is a loser. There's a bunch of losers who get girls because they're like, look at Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, losers. Think that girls would be interested in even remotely if they didn't have money?
And Myron is just a fucking dork who's jaded and bitter against women, who has no girlfriend, has no rotation. Okay, hot girls don't like him.
Bro, he said Myron has no girlfriend, has no rotation. And he literally had one of his girlfriends recently at the time of this recording on his podcast. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Here's his credibility. He's talking so much dumb stuff, man. He has no rotation. Like, look, I'm not even riding Fresh and Fit, all right? I like watching their content. I think they're entertaining, but I don't agree with 100% of what they say. But I do agree with a lot of what they say. And if you're going to come at somebody, you have to come intelligently. You can't just be saying random stuff. He has no rotation. What is your proof of the no rotation? Look at my other videos. Okay, but within the same video, you have to explain your point because it could be a new video. It could be, you know, a new audience to that video. You can't just go off and look at my old videos, which I looked at and they didn't prove anything. So my point is that this man's just saying stuff. And he has a personal vendetta against Fresh and Fit. He'll even expose himself in his own video. So check this out. He's gonna expose himself in his own videos. Give it a little bit.
He hates women, and he's just riding the misogyny train. And this is like his adult attempt to get revenge, because women have always snubbed him. And then they run around on platforms pretending to be experts. Hilarious.
There's two methods to the madness, right? His is right clear cut.
This dude is so bitter.
Keep in mind, you're dealing with a fucking misogynist who hates women, who thinks they should be controlled and subservient and all this shit. If you're with me, girl, you're not gonna be showing off your body on the internet. Because he's a...
What? This dude made no sense. So first he's like, he's a misogynist, which made no sense. If he hated women, he wouldn't deal with women. He said they should be subservient. If that's his prerogative, that's his prerogative. Some men don't mind that. He minds that. Like, he even said in his own video, that's what the majority of high value men want. Look at, I think Brandon Carter, right? Look at his girl, his relationship. Like, every different strokes for different folks. You get what I'm saying? This guy makes no sense. He's saying that, like, he's getting angry at Myron for a personal preference. Like, that literally makes no sense. I'm getting mad at you because you like the color red. Like, what? Imagine being this dang stupid, man. That has to be tough. I don't know how this guy's getting through life, but that has to be a rough life to have to be this stupid. And like I said, I mean, if he was coming with receipts, so be it. But he's just saying random stuff. He's hurling random insults for no reason. Oh, right. He's about to expose himself. Boy, give it a little bit. On why this man's so angry, why he hates Fresh and Fit so much. Check this out. This is why he's really angry about Fresh and Fit. Check this out. This guy is so dumb he exposes himself. This right here, all right? So he exposes a message of Myron before they got really big that Myron wanted his help on pretty much getting chicks and stuff like that, all right? So check this out. You listen to him.
He's a fucking weirdo. He said he was banging girls between a 4 and an 8. And that he's at an intermediate skill level and his circle has no clue what they're doing. Good job, Myron. But you can't go to these guys for strategic advice. All they have is some little platform where they do these kickouts and stir up drama and act very rude to the girls. And literally that's the premise of their show, is invite girls to kick them off. So they don't have that appeal.
The premise of the show is to invite girls to kick them off. Honestly, if you watch the majority of the shows, the women get kicked off far less than they do get kicked off. On top of that, the women that do get kicked off, they're bumbling idiots. They're morons. Like what, dude? This dude is so bitter. It's unbelievable. It just shows, like, his entire facial expressions, his demeanor, everything that shows, like, jealousy. I'm not a guy to say other people are jealous, but this is just straight up jealousy. Doing that many hit pieces on Fresh and Fit, and they're probably not even acknowledging him. That probably also gets him mad. But to make the claim that the premise of the entire show is to kick women off, that means they wouldn't have a show at all. And here's the thing, if they weren't providing value, their show wouldn't grow. He's tricking people. You can only scan for so long. This dude is a moron. And if you're gonna make that claim, at least show like a bunch of clips, like show evidence, like, hey, this percentage of women have been kicked off, this percentage of women haven't been kicked off, so on and so forth. But he just spewing stuff, misogyny, they get kicked off, disrespect women, buy my course, look at the other videos that I made. Dude, this is sad, man. This has to be the biggest hater of Myron specifically.
On the road, on these other podcasts. Okay, there's no girls to kick off the show. They can still spout misogyny, but you can't be looking at these guys as any kind of authority whatsoever or expert whatsoever on the dating game. Okay, they're just fucking dorks. They parrot a bunch of misogynistic stuff from Rolo and Andrew Tate. I have a real optimized system.
Here we go, guys. Here it is.
Matches of higher quality.
Here it is, a higher quality. Look at my course. I'll teach you how you can get women. Like, bro, what? Like, dude, here's the thing. I was have to completely agree with Myron. But ultimately, to get women, whether it's red pill, MGTOW, whatever, some of it is all like in correlation. All right. Now, I'm big into male improvement. Don't get me wrong. Whether it's male improvement, red pill, all that stuff, whatever the manosphere, whatever side you're on, black pill, whatever, sigma, whatever the terms are these days. I can't keep up with all the new terms, stuff like that. It's all in correlation remotely So to say that, oh, Myron's completely wrong, then what are you teaching? To be a nice guy or something like that? Like, what are you teaching then? To be a sweetheart, bring the girls some roses and flowers and see how that turns out? This is why you're so bitter, dude. Maybe his course works really, really well, but his introduction to the course is awful. I wouldn't buy it. Obviously, people aren't buying it. That's why he's so bitter. But that's pretty much the entire thing in the video. He just cries and moans and whines. Wee. That's all he does the entire video. Fresh and fit. They shouldn't have the followers. I should. That's all he's doing the entire video. And then his own comments are pretty much roasting him, which I thought was hilarious too. And don't get me wrong. If he was right and they roast him, so be it. But they're roasting for almost the same things that I'm saying. Dude, what are you talking about, man? If you're going to make an argument, don't act like the women on the show and be a man about it. Or be a male version of it. You're not being a man about it. Actually have a solid argument to expose and or show the hypocrisy of Myron. It's not that hard. Use your brain. It's not that hard. But the thing is that he has nothing. He can say Myron could say his words a little bit differently, but on a logical standpoint, Myron is right, I'll say like 98% of the time. You can't really disagree with him on a logical standpoint. And he knows this. That's why he's saying misogyny. This guy's a moron, man. I just wanted to give you guys a laugh. I love laughing at morons. All right, and this guy pretty much did all the work for me. I love videos where I don't have to work that hard to bring the comedic value when the clown is already self-paid. So I want to know what you guys think. You guys like this type of content and you guys want to see more of it, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle. Before you do this video, remember, I'm not arrogant. I'm just confident. Thank you for watching.